Protein production in crisis. Can we really do it? You wake up one morning. Something is wrong. No electricity. At first, nothing looks different. They start asking something else. How long will the food last? It isn't. It's about protein, because you can have food and still slowly break down. Sometimes, what the body is really missing, something dangerous. Protein. Silent deficiency. That's the problem. Look at a garden. Potatoes are growing. Onions are stored. Squash has been harvested. There is food. At least, it looks like it. Days pass. Then weeks. No one notices the change at first. Then one morning, someone feels it. Not hunger, weakness. Something is off, but nothing is missing. This is not a lack of calories. This is something quieter. Protein deficiency. And it doesn't hit like hunger. And when you finally notice it, you're already behind. The protein reality. Facing the numbers. Let's look at the numbers. An adult needs about 60 to 70 grams of protein per day. Now imagine a family of 4. That's over 200 grams every single day. That doesn't sound dangerous until you scale it. In 1 month, that becomes 6 to 7 kilograms of pure protein. Every month. No delays, no excuses. And this is where most people fail. Growing vegetables is easy, but producing consistent protein is not. Because protein is not something you store once and forget. It is something you must produce again and again and again. Miss it for weeks. Everything changes. Plant-based protein, the system's foundation. This is where most survival plans fail. Protein production is not optional, it is essential. The most accessible way to produce protein in crisis management can be achieved in the garden through legumes. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, peas, cowpeas. These plants do more than feed you. They strengthen the soil. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria in their roots capture nitrogen from the air and enrich the earth for future crops. Nutritionally, legumes are dense. 100 grams of dried beans contains around 20 grams of protein. 1 kilogram? That's 200 grams of protein. It doesn't seem like much until you realize you need this every single day. For a family of 4, 30 kilograms of legumes per month covers a large part of your protein need. And storage? Legumes can last for years if handled correctly. Cool, dry, airtight, dark. They are your crisis protein reserve. This is not a theory. It has already happened. Communities during food shortages relied on exactly this. Legumes provide more than nutrition. They give control. They give the power to endure. A garden with well-planned legumes is not just a patch of soil. It is a system that produces life even when everything else stops. Building a system in a small garden. Now, let's consider a small space. A 100 square meter garden. But when planned correctly, it can become a highly productive system. Instead of using the space randomly, divide it strategically. Each section serves a specific purpose. 40 meters for legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas or peas, rich in protein and beneficial for soil nitrogen balance. 30 meters for potatoes and other carbohydrate sources. Potatoes, squash, carrots provide reliable energy and high yields even in small areas. 20 meters for vegetable production. Tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, leafy greens supply essential vitamins and minerals for a balanced diet. 10 meters for aromatic and companion plants, mint, thyme, basil, and similar plants. Not only flavor meals, but also repel pests and support the garden ecosystem. With proper planting schedules, crop rotation, and consistent care, the same space can yield different products throughout the year. Such a planned garden does not just produce food, it nourishes a sustainable food system. Yet, plant-based protein alone is not sufficient. Small animal systems. This is where small animal systems come into play. While plant production forms a strong base, animal protein is a critical complement to make protein production consistent and reliable. Small animals can create highly efficient and manageable systems. They require less space. They consume less feed. They are easier to care for. Many small animals can also consume byproducts from the garden. Vegetable scraps, kitchen waste, and certain weeds can serve as supplemental feed. This creates a natural cycle in the garden. Plants feed animals. Animals produce manure. Manure enriches the soil. Thus, the garden becomes not just a production area, but a self-sustaining ecosystem. Properly planned small animal systems produce regular protein and enhance overall garden productivity. Chicken model. Plant-based protein builds the foundation, but it is not enough. To make protein production consistent and reliable, small animals are the key. Large livestock, cattle, sheep, or goats need vast pastures, continuous feed and water. During a crisis, these resources are scarce. Most families cannot sustain them, and many of them can eat leftovers. Vegetable scraps, kitchen waste, weeds, everything becomes food. It becomes a self-sustaining ecosystem. Until protein becomes scarce. Each chicken lays 180 to 120 eggs per year. Each egg contains about 6 grams of protein. One chicken, 1 kilogram of protein annually. 4 chickens, 4 to 5 kilograms per year. Enough to keep a family alive. And that's just the protein. Chickens eat scraps, peelings, and fruit waste. They turn garbage into food. They scratch the soil, control pests, and create rich manure. This isn't just farming. It is building resilience. Every egg counts. Every chicken matters. Chickens are not the only option. Rabbits, fish, and other small animals can complement your protein system. But chickens, simple, reliable, and productive, are often the difference between slow decline and steady recovery. The rabbit model. Fast reproduction means predictable protein. Another effective model is rabbit farming. Rabbits reproduce quickly, allowing a small system to generate regular meat production in a short time. Under proper conditions, a female rabbit can produce multiple litters per year, with several offspring per birth. This allows a small starter herd to grow over time. They can be raised in small spaces, requiring no vast fields. Simple cages or small shelters suffice. Rabbits are easy to feed. Often grass and garden leftovers are sufficient. Weeds, vegetable leaves and plant scraps can supplement their diet, reducing feed costs and supporting the garden's production cycle, making them suitable even for urban environments. Properly managed, rabbit systems provide steady meat production. Rabbit meat is low in fat and high in protein, making it a valuable protein source during crises. These systems require more technical knowledge, but when properly set up, protein production is possible even in small spaces. With proper planning, even a small garden can become a powerful food system. Because survival is not about a single product, it is about a system. In the next chapter, we will discuss in detail planting plan and production schedule. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next videos.